Hey guys, it's Corey. I've had to do just the beginning of this all over again. Like, that is the fourth time, I do believe. Yeah, it's the fourth time. The first time, I noticed my bed wasn't made, so I had to stop recording and make my bed. And the last two times, that is the fourth time I tried recording this, if a message popped up saying that there was no audio, but there is audio because I've listened to the recordings that I stopped, and I could hear myself. So, yeah, there's audio. I can't figure out my webcam. Some days I'm like real far up and real close, and I can see fine, and you like can see the top of my head. It's not a big deal. And sometimes like this, if I sit straight up and don't slouch, you can't see the top of my head. Yesterday you could, and I can't figure that out. But it's not that big of a deal. My hair is kind of messy, so you don't want to see it anyways. Now I'm like a big blob face. Okay, so I uploaded my blog yesterday, so it's up on blog or spot now. What else? Oh, did a little dish. I cleaned the kitchen real well yesterday, or the day before yesterday, and I did a kitchen tour. It's in 4 parts. The first part is like the introduction, and then what's on my counters and what you can get to see when you walk into my kitchen. The second one is what's in my fridge. The third one is what's in my pantry, but I'm not sure if I called it that or if I called it like what kind of food I have in my kitchen, something like that. It was just all food, where I keep all the dry goods, and where I keep the open boxes of stuff and stuff like that. And then the last one is dishes and cooking utensils and that kind of thing. And a little food, but I forgot to show where most of Ben's powdered drinks are. They're in with the cups, and I forgot to look in there, but they're on the very top shelf and in the very back, so I didn't bother until I showed the cups. I've been keeping track of myself lately a lot. I've started writing down to keep track of my blog and my blog. Oh, oops, too far. Here. And I have, you can see it, I'm not sure you'll be able to or not, but post blog, type of blog, record blog, all that kind of stuff. I covered something up that is a little personal, but I don't want you guys to see. And I think I'm going to start doing a food journal, I think it's called, where you write down everything you eat and see if I'm eating too much. I'm fat and not losing weight, so I'm maintaining my weight right now. So maybe I'm eating too much and I need to. We have started eating healthier. We got salad when we went to the store, and we got granola bars and not Nutri-Grain bars, but they're from another brand, and they're the Nutri-Grain bars with the fruit center with yeah, those ones. They're really yummy. I like those. And then Ben got not brand the one, same brand but not the name brand, crunchy granola bars. Those are really good. And both of those are in our grocery haul that we did this week. I've written some stuff down so I can remember what to talk about in this video. And it said do over, last one sucked. It did. It was silly. I talked about the blog. I talked about the kitchen tour. I have one camping video up, and I do plan on going through the rest of my camping gear and doing a video on all the stuff we have for camping and like what it's for and stuff, I guess. And I don't think we're going to go camping again. I haven't been feeling good, and I would be really up to doing camping unless it was like maybe 1 or 2 days, but not like 4 days. Like we did go camping once this this summer, and it was fun. And we stayed in a camper, and I'd never stayed in a camper before, so it was a new experience. It was cool. And it was the first time I met some of Ben's family. We went camping with his family, not mine. And yeah, I've only ever went camping with like my dad. Actually, no, that's not true. But Ben and I went camping with his dad in Michigan. But I think before we moved to Michigan, the only time I ever went camping was when I was with my dad. So, new experience. Okay, so, that's weird. Oh, sorry. The last thing on my list is library books. I'm going to show you my library books. I think the last video took up like most of the video was about my library books. It didn't need to be. And I should have looked up how do you pronounce this word before I started this video. So I'm going to show you the book. And now you'll actually be able to read it because I don't have it mirrored. And I had thought that mirrored made it where you can read words that were going in the right direction and not the other way around. But I thought the other way around made it look backwards, but it's not. It just when it's mirrored, it looks backward. It's like you're looking in a mirror. I didn't realize that. So here's the book I haven't started yet. It had I didn't read the back, but I read a couple of the first pages, and it was pretty good. The first couple pages were, and let's see if I can get the person who wrote it in there too. Yep, there we go. D. Barclay Briggs. Hopefully I'm saying that right. And I don't know, I can't pronounce words. I have a terrible time figuring out words if I don't know what it is. The Champion. And then here's the book I'm reading right now. I can pronounce the title, and I can pronounce the person who wrote its name. It's Taken by Brock Eastman. It is the first book I've gotten from him. I'm about 70 pages into it right now. Didn't think I said that in my blog. I did say I was reading a book and I was like 90 pages into it, but I guessed that. I thought I'd be that far in when I posted my blog, but I'm not. So I read this one. It's pretty neat. And then, well, these two I didn't know, I've never heard of before. I went to the library and found them. And I had one on hold that I had heard of, that I've seen lots of reviews on YouTube for, and they were all really cool. There's one thing though. I thought this book was gonna be like 900 pages long and really thick. I don't know. I guess the people, the girls, they're mostly girls on Facebook or on YouTube that do book reviews are tiny or something. Every time they hold the book up, it looks huge, and it's not big. It's only like 330 pages long. It's the selection from the person I can't pronounce name. I can't pronounce her name, but here's the book. I put it on hold, and I'm gonna right before, or maybe I should now be on hold for like 3 months before I got it. I put things on hold like a week before I return my books, so if I can have something in the, on the hold shelf. Sometimes that works. Those are my library books. No, that book is the selection of a really good book. I like that kind of book where it, like, in the future, like, supposed to be utopian, but it kind of not. It's not perfect. And utopian is like perfect society, something like that. I like that, and then like post-apocalyptic books too, and like After the World had ended. I like those. I think one of the first ones I watched read was a really popular one, but I can't remember what it's called. It's like Oryx and Crank. I'm not sure, something like that. And it was a really good book. I read it. I think right after I got out of high school, like when I first moved to Springfield. Like my first trip to the library. I think it's one of the first books I got when I went to the library, in Springfield. Yeah. So my library books. I made a cake yesterday. Yep, it was a funfetti cake with white icing and sprinkles that came with the icing. It was funfetti icing. And the next cake I'm planning on making, it'll probably be in like 2 weeks because we eat a cake. It takes about a week to eat it. There's only 2 of us. But it might take a little less time because we have company coming today. I'm doing this at like 6:30 in the morning and 7 o'clock in the morning. And they're coming for lunch. So it might take less than 5 days, but it normally just takes about 5 days to eat the cake. 5, 6, 7, maybe a week worth of cake. Yeah, I had to ramble for you. We got cake mixes and frosting, so we're not tempted to like go to the store and waste our money on pre-made cake and stuff like that. That's the reason we bought the granola bars too, is so we'd have a healthier snack to consider rather than like the ice cream we bought. I always get fudgsicles. I don't think I've had a fudgsicle probably a week. Or maybe not. Maybe like 3-4 days to our grocery haul. I haven't been interested in the fudgsicles. I've been more interested in the Oreos we bought. But I keep the Oreos, or it would just be easier to grab a granola bar because they're in front of the Oreos. I like reach into the cabinet and grab it and pull it out to get to the Oreos. And there was a reason for that. I would eat them really fast. And go in the kitchen, you'll grab the first thing you see if you're hungry. And you're like me, you just graze all day. And, right. I can't talk. I open the cabinet up. The first options I have are a powdered drink. Me and Ben only have one of those a day. Not one a day, so they last longer. There are only 22 of them, so if we have one a day, it'll last 11 days. But if I only have one like every 3 days or so, I hardly ever drink anything more than just like water. I drink water all day long, but occasionally I want something to drink. And lately, what I've been doing is, if it's not tea or beer or coffee, I will take a couple of drinks out of Ben's drink. And that's good for me. And then maybe I'll have some chocolate milk. Or, in yesterday's case, a breakfast drink. The Carnation Instant Start powder milk stuff. Yeah. Well, yeah. 14 minutes. I don't think I'm going to edit this out. I'm going to put it on the movie maker editor type thingy. I had to use that a lot this week. Ben just bought it for me. Not bought. Found it on the internet for me. It was free. Really nice one. The one that came on my computer was not as good as the one I have now. My computer had a virus a couple months ago, and I couldn't do much on it because it was falling apart. And then Ben replaced something that made it where I could do all the stuff I used to do, but it took longer to do it, and I'd have to run CCleaner like every day because of that. Because what he had on it that wasn't supposed to be on it, but made it work. And then this month we got a new software. I don't know what it's called. We got new for my computer, and it's like a brand new computer. I had to had to reinstall The Sims. We had to hunt down like a typing like a document maker thingy. Wow. We have OpenOffice now. Before with Windows Office or Microsoft Windows, or I don't know, one of those. But now it's OpenOffice. The other one cost money, and we can't afford to buy something like that. But next month, we're saving a lot of money, like $400, and we have enough left over to buy a real vlogging camera for me, so I don't have to use my phone, which is the reason I had. Whoa, what the heck? There's a piece of onion on the bottom of my phone. That's gross. I'm gonna set that right there and throw it away when I'm done with the video. Yeah, my phone is the reason I had to use the editor so often this week, because I did my kitchen tour, and all but two, I think, yeah, all but two of the videos had static on them, and my grocery haul had static on it. That's why I did a voiceover of it. One of the videos, I'm pretty sure the last one had static, but excuse me, but it wasn't that bad. So I like cut a 30-second portion out of it, and then I added a beginner saying that there was static, but I was gonna leave it in there because it wasn't as bad. The two videos that I had to do a voiceover on, then I did put like little text like down here saying what I was saying if I couldn't hear what it was. Like, I think, and then a couple of them were on there. They would have been on there even if there wasn't a voiceover, even if there wasn't static, because I couldn't think what they were called. Like the SodaStream syrup, I couldn't think of what it was called, and I would mumble. I would like, what is this stuff? And I kept calling it a bunch of different things, but it wasn't what it was. It's syrup, and I thought of it when I was editing. Yep. And now it's almost 20 minutes long. So I'm going to say bye, and thanks for watching, guys. I'm still dizzy, but it's getting better, I think. I'm not sure, though. But we woke up at a decent time today. We've been waking up at, like, midnight and going to bed at, like, 2 in the afternoon. But this time I woke up at, like, I think 5 o'clock. Ben woke up earlier than that. It was, like, 2 for him, but I always sleep longer than he does. And this time I went to sleep before him, too. I'm in the bedroom now. I can go to bed anytime I want to, which is interesting for me. I used to stay in the living room all day and like, oh no, I don't want to make him shut his computer off. So I'm going to stay in here until he's ready to go to bed. And a lot of times I was always the last one to go to bed because I didn't want to go to bed. But now I can go to bed whenever I want to because I'm in the bed with the bed. I'm in the room with the bed. Oh, I can't talk. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. This one is way more put together than the one I tried yesterday, and it was blah blah blah. Well, trying to read stuff that I couldn't pronounce. I'm going to make sure I can pronounce things before I start talking about them next time. Even books. I'm going to look it up and then figure out a way to make it say it so I know what it says. So I know how to pronounce the word. Like names and things are really hard for me to pronounce. So I'm going to say bye, guys. I know I said that like twice already. This time it's true. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next week. Bye.